Today, all the wicked items have gone into a chest in the dressing room. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about the winter and Christmas update, and I'll also be sharing with you some concepts from other YouTubers that I agree with and some of my own concepts. Before we start with the concepts, like further on in this video, if someone else has already talked about them, and I said that was one of my own, I may have not known that that person already posted something about it, so please don't come at me in the comments. To begin with, I want to talk about the release date first. So this is something that I've heard from another YouTuber, but I unfortunately forgot their channel name and stuff. But what they said basically was that since the Halloween update came out on the 19th of October last year, maybe this year, because since this year the Halloween update came out on the 18th, maybe if we follow that pattern, the update will come out on the 13th, since last year it came out on the 14th. Now, if you guys have any other thoughts, then feel free to comment them down below, because I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Now, let's move on to the baddie pass. So, basically, apparently there won't be a baddie pass this year, but instead it might be replaced by the advent calendar. Although I'm not that sure about it, that's just what I've heard, and I don't really have any pictures to prove it, and yeah. So yeah, some people are very happy about it, since they won't have to grind and stuff, but and that is including me, because that was such a pain. But some people aren't that happy about it, because I don't know why actually. They're just like that, so just let them be like that. Now, I didn't really play last year, so I don't really know how the advent calendar works, since the update can't be on the 1st of December, since that's a Monday. So what I'm thinking maybe is maybe the advent calendar will be just automatically there or something. As I said, I am not that sure about it, because I didn't attend the update last year, since I didn't have Roblox and stuff. So please let me know down below how it worked last year if you played, because yeah. Something else I also want to talk about is the limited items from last year. So we all know about the petal dress and the feather dress. So this is mostly about the petal dress, but yeah. Most people have been wanting it back because it was either that, like me, they didn't play during then, or they couldn't get it because 3 hours, like, come on. Because different time zones and stuff. So maybe this year, instead of bringing back the actual thing, maybe you could instead do another code, limited-ish code, so that people will be a bit more happier to have that, because I'm pretty sure DTI have already confirmed that they are not bringing back the petal dress and stuff, so yeah. And maybe same for the feather dress as well. I honestly think that they're both very beautiful, but like, I don't see that much of a use to them. It's mainly like a show-off thing, to be honest, to show off that you have them. So yeah, that's what I think about the limited items. And now onto my concepts, and concepts that I agree on. So I think for things like for the winter update, they should do things like, let me think, icy body parts, which I have seen in a little video. I don't know who by, but yeah. Where it's basically little icicles or things on body parts, if you get what I mean. Because in my opinion, it can be really good for some outfits. Moving on to the next concept is a little winter town, because we already have a Halloween town, and there was a winter town last year, I'm pretty sure, and most people have been asking for that back, and I honestly think that would be very cute from what I've seen of it. And apparently there was also a secret menu. Moving on, I think for the candy that we have right now, maybe it should be turned into the candy or whatever currency, if there is a currency that is, that there might be in the winter update. For example, if since I have 60 candy now, I could have 60 something when the update comes out, because like, yeah, I can't help finishing these daily tasks. And also I got candy from these and I didn't even realize. something that I've seen from a YouTuber and that I personally agree with, and I think most people agree with it as well. Please, no more Robux sets for now, because like most people can't even afford them, including me. That's why I don't have custom makeup or VIP. I wish I did, but yeah. And maybe some leg accessories as well, like tinsel around the leg. So maybe some more lace items. And maybe for the jeans, snowflake grips. Like if you can imagine that. And also, let me just try and get it up in time. That's male faces. This face was an upgraded version of this old face. So I would like things like that. And apparently there is going to be a toggle for eyeshadow on the faces, which will be a huge, and I mean huge, update for people who can't afford custom makeup. And please, oh please, DTI, can you have a nose toggle? Because I hate not having a nose on some of my faces, even though I love that face. Moving on to my next concept is basically a ribbon head, like one of those present ribbons on the head, if you get what I mean. And maybe a toggle for it to be wrapped around the head. Obviously not entirely. Leave room for the eyes and mouth. Because yeah. But anyways, talking about the seasonal currency earlier, I was thinking maybe we could have like a candy cane as the seasonal currency. Because to be honest, I feel like that would be really cute and fit the whole Christmas and winter vibe. And then my next concept is going back to the winter house. Maybe we could go Christmas caroling as a little activity instead of trick-or-treating. Because let's be honest, that would be quite fun, wouldn't it? And maybe another Ice Queen / Ice King set. Because, as most of us may know, the ice bodysuit from last year had sensory issues or something, I'm pretty sure. And it wasn't able to come to DTI. So maybe we can make another ice bodysuit, which would be good this time to not have sensory issue thing. And maybe for the people who don't have VIP, maybe a short little sword or something instead of the VIP sword, since most of us don't have VIP. Like, I don't have it. Because, like, I hate using the knife to pretend it's a sword. I feel like that's something a new model would do. No offense to the new models out there, though. That's just what I personally think. And maybe even a little crown, because I know there's the Glinda crown that I already have, but like that Valentine's crown that I'm pretty sure is a currency item from the Valentine's update, I would love to have a crown like that shape, because I feel like that's like a proper crown, if you get me. But anyways, that's all that I have for you guys today. So, see you guys.